Okay, so Kelly, what did you used to offer before you had any knowledge of Chapman's? Because I guess you're still doing what you're doing plus this. So what was your primary work that you did before Chapman's?
Okay, so what I was doing was, your normal assessments, special tests, running through soft tissue work, joint mobilisations, dry needling, cupping if I needed it, and just sort of working, test, treat, reassess that. But now I've found that with the Chapmans, it's really streamlines it, because I can then go in and now going through it, the more you can actually start to see patterns. So now I actually know what I'm looking for. So it's really quick and easy. I go in and I test, assess and apply the Chapmans, 30 seconds later, reassess and go, bingo, we're on it. That's all switched on. And it's just made treatment a lot faster. So maybe where I had people in for 45 minutes to an hour before, now most of my appointments are cut down to 45 minutes maximum. That's for when we're covering a lot of areas. And I'm finding that once we've got these muscles to switch on and getting them activated, that a lot of the other work that I was doing, I'm still applying, but it's working better.
Yeah. Are you finding that you're integrating, what would be your integration between, like in percentage, the Chapman's reflex work to your other modalities?
Okay, so I always start with Chapman's. So that would be my first sort of 10 to 15 minutes if I'm doing a large area. Sometimes if it's only, a couple of areas, it may only take me 5 minutes into my appointment. So if I have a half hour, usually it's about the first 5 minutes that I've run through, and I can cover quite a few areas with the Chapman's in my treatment. And it's just speeding up the results. And for example, I had a fellow that came in with a disc injury. So I assessed him for that, very clear disc injury. I applied Chapman's and I switched on glutes. I did a psoas and I did that lateral sling, and I ran in through some McKenzie work, and so we were done in under half an hour. It was about 20 minutes in total. Got him back the next day, 0 back pain.
Wow, that's amazing.
And that was just Chapman's and McKenzie.
I have a myotherapy degree or advanced diploma in myotherapy, and they don't do dry needling. Is this a great option instead of being able to dry needle?
Yeah, absolutely. And since I've been doing Chapman's, I've cut back on any dry needling. I've cut back on any cupping or anything like that. I am just doing Chapman's, bit of tissue work and joint mobilisation and sort of more movement therapy. And I'm sort of 1 in 10, I might throw some needles in, but I've really cut back. And so it's not necessary. So for remedials, this is perfect, where, they don't have that dry needling, they can apply it and just get great results.
So how many treatments do your patients and clients, do you think that it's reduced the number of times that you have to see them before they become stable and pain-free?
Yep, absolutely. Clients that were coming sort of every 2 weeks, sometimes every week, I've got a lot of them down to once a month. We just do a quick tweak.
Fantastic. About the course, how did you find the course? Because you did it face to face, one of the last.
Yep. The last one before lockdown.
How did you find it?
Oh, the course was really good, and I had the benefit of doing it online as well, so I had the two of them, and I think doing it face-to-face just cemented what we were learning online, but I had that online option to go back to and re-watch, and which is what I did. And the weekend was so interactive, and we had a fantastic group, and we just learned so much, and it just to see the changes in ourselves instantly. But then I went back and I just went over and over the modules to really cement it in, because, this was something that's, I have to use this in clinic. I really have to use this. So I went through, I made myself charts, and I just really took it all in, and it's just amazing. But just that interaction and just to see those changes immediately, and it was fantastic.
So you think the benefit of doing that, taking on the Platinum online option where you get a free face-to-face, or it will be live streaming, free live streaming is probably the best way to go? Yeah. I think that's really the only way to go, because we'd learned so much, and because there's just so much to take in, and just to go back and just go, this is just fascinating. And literally I watched some of the videos 3, 4, some of them 5 times, and I just was making charts, and because I had the book from the face-to-face as well, and I was just going through that. So to do the Platinum was, I would recommend that to everybody, to take that option so that they've got the best of both worlds. And because using Chapmans, it's just changed my whole perspective in the treatment room. Do you think, when you think back at from what you learned and actually now you're applying it, easy to apply?
Oh, so easy. So easy to apply. And the best thing is, because I made little charts for my clients too, it's so easy for them to apply, because not all of our clients want to go home and do their home exercises. And I say to them, literally, you are here for 2 minutes in the morning, rub on these spots. So I just highlight on the spots that I want them to rub, and they can do it. And they come back and they go, I've been doing my exercises that you told me to do. And I retest them, and I know that they're doing it. Yeah, absolutely, because it takes them, because they don't want to spend 10, 15, 20 minutes doing exercises when they can spend 2 minutes in the morning before they go to work, and they can maybe do it again at night, and, they're staying pain-free. So easy.
It's been amazing, and thank you so much. Oh, the last question. Easy to integrate with what you currently do?
Yeah, really easy. Like I said earlier, Chapman's is the first place I go to. So I have a look at them structurally and see what's going on there. And now patterns are becoming apparent. So then I will do all of my quick muscle testing and apply the Chapmans, and then have a look at them again. And so quick, so easy. And and like I said, it's cut down my treatment time. So potentially I can get more clients in the door, because I'm cutting down appointments from an hour to, 30 minutes to 45 minutes.
Yeah,
and
amazing. Yeah, amazing. Kelly, thank you so much for coming on board and espousing. Oh, how did you find me as a teacher? That's the last thing, I suppose. Was it easy to absorb and unpack?
Oh, it's so easy, and because you're so into it and you love what you teach, it's made the weekend enjoyable. And even rewatching your videos. So if somebody didn't have the Platinum, I guess they could watch your videos on YouTube too and still get the benefit of rewatching that. So it's easy to follow. And where like some online courses you go, I'm not really grasping that, where it was really easy to have a look at it and then do the same thing. So it was really good. And I think it's just because you love it so much, because you know it works, and now we all know it works.
Exactly. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure for you coming on board and having a bit of a chat and telling us about your Chapman's experience.
Thank you.